Hi, I'm Dr. Pavanka. I'm here today with Cortana, my dog. It's the second of the month, not the first of the month, which is usually when we aim for giving prevention just so it's easier to remember. But our schedule starts on the second. So we're going ahead and we are giving the prevention today. We do try to give that prevention every 30 days, even including winter, just because any day over freezing, we do have parasites out and about. And with Michigan, we don't get freezing all winter. So there's enough days per month that we could have the transmission of tick-borne diseases like Lyme disease, Borrelia, or even heartworm. And it does take about 6 months for them to show heartworm positive on that heartworm test and about 4 months for the tick diseases. So Cortana here is a little bit of a special case. A lot of dogs do like the taste of the prevention. I actually had a tech years ago that her dog ate the whole year's worth in one go. It is tested to see the safety if they do have an overdose like that. And honestly, her dog did great with it. She had a little bit of eye irritation because she was allergic to the beef flavoring. But I have Cortana here, and Cortana does not like her prevention. This month I have Credelio and Interceptor for her. Credelio is our flea and tick, and Interceptor is our heartworm and intestinal parasites. They are flavored, and sometimes you want to try it. It might not be so bad. You should try it. Yeah, you're gonna get the ucky face. Oh yeah, you try that. It helps that I was giving her cheese a second ago, but I think she still is not so sure about that, though maybe she'll try the Credelio. So with that, there is limitations with any prevention. She's actually really surprising me that she's acting like she might be interested in it, because usually she looks at it and runs the other way. But with the Credelio, the limitation is they should have a full stomach. They should have just eaten a meal. If they don't, we don't have complete absorption of that medication, and it doesn't actually protect them all the way. So she's decided to prove me wrong, because I was going to make this video on how to give the dog medication like pills, and she's actually eating her Credelio, which she's never done for me in the 3 years I've had her. So just prove me wrong just for the video, true to Cortana fashion, which I am more than happy. Ideally, if your dog will eat the medication in food or in other routes, like if you can trick them into eating it or toss it to them and let them grab it, that is ideal. We don't want to have them stressed out by having their medication pilled, especially if it's calming medication. But like I said, sometimes they will not go ahead and eat that for you, and you do have to actually pill them to get them to take it. She appears is not going to eat the Interceptor. She's interested in it, but it's not her thing. You would try it a little bit more? Are you ready for me to be mean dog mom? Okay. So how I pill the medication, and honestly, I usually break this one up. I do try to make sure I'm not missing any, because I don't want her to lose any of that medication. It's not homogeneous through the pill, from what I've been told. It might depend on the various ones. So I open up the mouth and I put it back as far as I can. And then I try really hard not to pull on their neck if I can help it, just because, just like with us, if we try to swallow with our head up, we're not going to be able to swallow as well. And she's going to be really nice and easy today, apparently. So because she's being so good, she does get cheese, which she has been waiting for. I think that's why she actually ate the Credelio. She's very picky in general, but cheese is one of those things that she really likes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pill her with the cheese so you can kind of see what that looks like. Again, so I open up the mouth. I usually hold on either side right behind the canine, just because it's an easier grip, and then I'll take that finger underneath the teeth, and I will go ahead and put it back as far as I can. Blowing in their nose helps get them to swallow. Another thing that helps get them to swallow is rubbing on the throat. But again, I'm not holding the head up like that because it's harder to swallow. I'm holding it more straight like this. And she's such a good girl. What do you think, Tana? What do you think? Do you want to show off? Can you do a high five? High five maybe? Will you shake instead? There, yeah, she's not so sold on that one. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff, huh? And she's gonna eat her cheese separate. But that's kind of the whole deal. The other thing is, if you can put it in food, I would have 3 different pieces of food. Oh, I got Cortana hair everywhere. I would do 3 types of food and then go ahead and have 2 that aren't filled with the medication and 1 that does. And then kind of cycle through which one, kind of like that shell game, cup game that people play where you have to figure out which one has the marble under it. But I was really happy with that. I'm very surprised that Cortana was actually willing to try that for me. There are all-in-one products for prevention that can help too. There is NexGard Plus, there's some Perica Trio, and there's also, oh, you caught a fly? I think it's Credelio Quattro. Quattro does not cover whipworms, if I remember correctly. So I haven't been using that for my girl. I do like the NexGard Plus. That's typically what I try to use, but I did have some Interceptor and Credelio that was going bad, so I needed to go ahead and get that gone. But that's kind of the way to pill your dog. We do recommend prevention year round. And if you have any questions, let me know. But that's kind of the gist of it. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions.